Now, a washout at Wimbledon is part and parcel of the English summer. Well, now one engineer in Sheffield has put pay to all that. SCX Group helped make the Millennium Wheel go round, and it's also thanks to him that the windows are clean on London's iconic skyline symbol, the Gherkin. Well, now he's keeping Andy Murray dry, having built the roof over Centre Court, though it's yet to be used in anger. Andy Whitworth joins me now from South Yorkshire, from the workshop where that roof was made. Andy Whitworth, hello to you. You must be praying for rain.
We are indeed praying for rain. Let's hope it comes along fairly soon.
Because are you nervous if it rains that it might not all work?
No chance at all of that. It's been well and truly tested. We've been on the project now for 5 years, and we're very confident that when it comes, it will work perfectly.
I do understand that it has been used a little bit so far, but only to give the Royal Box a bit of shade. Is that right?
No, that's correct. It was also used in anger on May the 17th during the test event, which went extremely well. But prior to that, we've also had probably in excess of 6 months' worth of testing and commissioning, which has gone superbly well.
Well, how big a technical challenge was this?
It was a very big technical challenge. From the beginning, when we first got involved in the project, when you realise you have 1,000 tonnes of steel to move in just under 10 minutes, to an accuracy of plus or minus a few millimetres, that's quite an engineering challenge. But it was good for the team here to work on.
And is it right that it's a cramped site? You haven't got very much flexibility. I mean, you can't have a roof that just slides in one piece to one side, can you? You have to have a structure that can concertina in some way.
That's absolutely right. And this is one of the big challenges that we had to face, where you have to sort of concertina down to a very small space, but then open up to the full extent. And that took a lot of engineering sort of knowledge and know-how, which the team here at Sheffield actually delivered extremely well, I think. Sounds
very complicated. Must be pretty expensive. How much does it cost?
Unfortunately, we're not allowed to sort of say what the cost is, but
Give us a ballpark, though.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to say that.
Not even the merest hint?
Unfortunately, no.
More than the Gherkin?
More than my job's worth.
More than your job's worth. That's the closest to a figure I think we're going to get. Give us an idea of how long it takes once you press the button to get this roof into place and to keep the rain out.
Okay, when we actually press the button, it will take approximately 8 minutes to close. And then there's a further 20 minutes or 30 minutes for the air conditioning to kick in. So the players can actually turn that round in approximately half an hour before they can start again.
So they would have to stop play for half an hour and then resume once the roof's in place and the air conditioning's working. Is that how it goes?
That's right. But the actual moving element of the roof, which is what we were responsible for, that will actually close in around about 8 minutes or just under.
Have you done anything like this before?
We have been involved in other big moving projects. As you mentioned in your introduction about the Gherkin, the Millennium Wheel, we're used to taking on some very challenging projects. And it's good. Yes, it's exciting.
Do you think it opens up new opportunities for you? Is sport the new area and stadia for you to be in?
I think it will do, yes. I mean, it's a very challenging project. The people in the business know how challenging it is, and we've delivered. So I think undoubtedly it will open up a lot of doors for us, and we're very excited about those opportunities.
So how are you coping in a recession? Has it affected you at all?
We're coping extremely well because of our diverse nature of work that we carry out. We do a lot of work in specialist industries, and people who want our type of engineering experience, we are few and far between. So thankfully we are doing very well in this sort of downturn. So
you've not had to let anybody go or have any issues over pay?
No, far from it. We're actually taking on people, which is good news.
Well, that is a rare thing to hear an engineering firm saying that. Just one more issue for you. You do realise that you have put pay to any prospect of Cliff Richard making an appearance at Wimbledon.
I'm not saying I'm pleased because I do like Cliff Richard, but yes, I understand so.
I could certainly say that you've got no reason to apologise anyway. Andy Whitworth, really interesting to talk to you. Thanks very much indeed for joining us there in Sheffield.
Thank you very much indeed.
Good stuff. Good luck to Andy Murray.